Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. I come to you from the confines of the magnificent Sydney University. I'm standing in front of the main quadrangle, and it's just a beautiful autumn morning here in Sydney town. What I'd love to do this morning is go through a book, and the book that I've selected for this episode is entitled Nasty People: How to Stop Being Hurt by Them Without Stooping to Their Level, a book that was published way back in January 1989 by an author named Jay Carter. And this book is a practical guide for dealing with difficult individuals in our lives. As a psychologist with years of experience, the author offers insights into the behaviour of nasty people and provides strategies for protecting ourselves from their harmful actions. So the first key message to come from this book is where we talk about understanding the invalidator. The author introduces a new concept, the concept of the invalidator, someone who consistently undermines other people's self-worth. And we find this description eerily familiar, helping us to recognize this behavior in people that we've encountered throughout our lives. The author explains that invalidators often act from their own insecurities, which helps us view these people with more compassion and more understanding. The next key message is that we need to recognize the various subtle forms of nastiness. One eye-opening aspect of the book is the author's breakdown of less obvious nasty behaviors, the ones that go under the radar. He points out how seemingly innocent comments or even compliments can be veiled attempts to diminish others. This section helps us understand and be aware of the nuances of our everyday interactions. The author goes on to talk about the importance of maintaining one's self-esteem, because a central theme in the book is the critical role of self-esteem in dealing with nasty people. The author provides practical exercises for building and maintaining self-worth, which we can start incorporating into our own daily routines. It's amazing how a stronger sense of self can act as a strong, powerful, and effective shield against other people's negativity directed at us. A powerful message, a very powerful message, is that we need to set boundaries without aggression. One of the most useful parts of the book for most people is Carter's advice on setting firm, powerful boundaries without stooping to the nasty person's level. He offers specific phrases and techniques that you can immediately use and implement and find quite useful in most professional settings. Another key message to come from this author is the importance and the power that comes from disengagement. The author emphasises that sometimes the best response to nasty behaviour is no response at all. He explains how disengagement can be indeed a powerful tool, depriving the nasty person of the reaction they are seeking and the oxygen that they need to fuel the fire. It's important to practice this important technique, and while most people will find it's challenging, it's also quite incredibly empowering. So, by reading this book, one will notice a change in how they interact with people. The more equipped one becomes and the more able one is in recognising nasty people and nasty people's behaviour, enables us and everybody else to respond in a way that protects one's well-being without escalating conflicts. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club, where I've now reached the inner sanctum of the main quadrangle, and as you can see, it's peaceful, it's quiet, there's no wind, there's nobody about, and it's going to be a most magnificent day. So please enjoy this episode, pass it on to anyone else that you think may benefit, and I look forward to coming to you again from another place and with another message of empowerment, where we take OPE, other people's experiences, and share them, and where we become partners in each other's growth and development, and incorporate these learnings into our inventory, into our memory bank, into our DNA, to be used and to be transferred to friends and family to help us all understand the world just a little bit better. So take care, have a good day, and I look forward to chatting to you again very, very soon. And anybody who's in Sydney and who has not ever been to Sydney University, I invite you to come here and to walk around and to indulge in this beautiful, most beautiful atmosphere and example of architectural excellence, and go back in time and indulge, as I said, in this beautiful, beautiful place. Take care and bye for now.